People are always gonna bash on what you do. So no matter what you do, just go out and do it. Who cares? It doesn't matter. I promise you, it doesn't matter. Just do what you want to do and do it. I think I care a lot about what people think now, but just in the future, I know it's gonna get even better. But just do exactly what you want to do because nobody's living your life. What's up, guys? My name is Gabriel Castillo. I'm a barber. I just want to take some time and tell you guys a little bit about myself and my journey. A little bit about where I'm from is I'm from Norwalk, California, born and raised. I moved out here when I was 14 or 15, I believe. I have a really bad recollection of time, but it's been 5 years since I've been out here in Menifee, California, and this is where I cut. This is my place of residence, and that's where I'm from. We grew up not a lot of money at all. Even to this day, we still struggle just like everybody else. But that's okay. Knowing that vision and that purpose it's there, and you guys as a family, whoever it is, it's gonna work out. As long as you let God take the plan, it's gonna work out. What inspired me to become a barber was honestly really truly getting in a chair for the first time with an actual barber and getting that full-on service and experience that I've never had ever since I was a kid. My mom used to cut my hair and it was never the same, and I truly got to step into that zone and get into what it feels like to be treated and getting a service done. So a little bit about my journey from where I started to where I am now. I started just like every other barber, cutting in the bathroom, cutting upstairs in my mom's room. I started off cutting my brother, and it eventually led to cutting one of my friends, and he started cutting as well. It was truly getting into that zone of starting something new and fresh, and I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and here we are now. You know what I mean? So some of the challenges that I faced while starting my career was honestly, truly just giving a crap about what people thought. Like, that affected me the most. I care about what people thought, and even to this day, there's still a little doubt in my mind on caring and getting vulnerable and into caring about other people's opinions. But when you get to notice that they're not living your lives, they could care less about you, everybody's worried about themselves, you truly level up, and you'll get to the point where that's not as much of a challenge anymore. But what challenge is being consistent in what you do and truly showing some effort in what you do. I think being a barber to me means that it's staying connected with your clients and really understanding their needs. A good cut can boost somebody's confidence, and that's something that I'm glad to be a part of. Something that most people don't know about being a barber, and it's actually really a struggle for me and a lot of barbers out there, it's not having that certainty that you're gonna make money, but you're there for the long time. Barber, it's not gonna happen overnight, and it takes a process, a long, steady grind that most people aren't willing to do. Even I catch myself sometimes like, damn, is it really worth it? And then you get that client, you see that client smile on their face, and it pushes you to do more than what the average barber does. So I've been cutting and actually started taking clients for about 9 months now. And I feel like that doesn't really justify what I do. You talk to a lot of people, and 9 months is nothing, compared to a whole lifetime. And the journey has been crazy so far, knowing that you can take a client and you build a relationship. That's the most important thing, in my opinion, is that building relationships. That's I just love that. Building that relationship, having somebody that you can relate to and talk to. It's not just a haircut, it's a service. You're gonna get treated, and I love it. You never know who's gonna sit in your chair. There's a guy who comes from a completely different background, and somebody else that comes from a person that you think has made it, but you don't know what's in their background. You don't know where they truly come from, and it makes a big difference when you can. Who cares where you're from? Who cares what you do? You come in here and we relate. It's something big because you don't know who you're talking to. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know how they live their own life. You don't know what they're gonna do in the future. everybody's here for the same thing. We just want to get right. We want to look good, before the party, before whatever, before the wedding, before even that funeral. Who knows? Only those barbers know. And you know what you have to do to serve that to them. Even if it's just a weekly haircut, it doesn't matter what it is. You want to put your effort into everything that you do, and do everything 10 times more, 10 times better than anybody else. And that you can take that to exactly your own standards. Everybody's different, but it's that mentality and that consistency of doing what you want to do, and showing people that you do it a little bit differently, and that's okay. Another inspiration of mine is Kobe Bryant.
Off to Kobe Bryant. Kobe, the acrobatic finish. Adrian reads it from down. Kobe. Oh! Up high. Down. Kobe Bryant just sucked the gravity out of the target center. Buckle up for Kobe Bryant.
I don't have any idols except my God, which is Lord Jesus Christ. But you know, there's people who you look up to, and the reason I choose Kobe is because that Mamba mentality, and knowing that whatever you do, this is what my dad taught me as well. Whatever you do it 10 times better than anybody else. And you will always have that satisfaction of knowing that you did it better and the best you could, and you can never go wrong with knowing that. Having a future setup where I can help out other people, for example, owning my own barbershop, setting that business up, and you get to help other people, especially with the marketing side of things. That's one thing that I take a lot of pride in, and I value that a lot. Without any business, you can take a $1 business to a $10 million business if you have the right marketing. And I've always had a passion for that, always marketing myself, saying, hey, bro, I cut hair, whatever it is, whatever that might be, taking that and really scaling that to the next level. I truly think that the further in life you get, you want to get serious, and you want to get really intimate on what you want to do in life. And I think a barbershop could be one of them. And just having that place of reference, putting what I do into my craft and showing everybody else what's possible. And this is only the beginning. I'm here 1 year into cutting hair, and that's like nothing, compared to other barbers. Not even a year. That's like what I started taking clients like 8 months ago, which is crazy. But I feel like I've taken it to the point where I love what I do, and I wouldn't change it for the world as of right now. And who knows what God has in plan for me, and for you guys watching as well. Take this with a grain of salt, and know that you guys can do whatever you guys want to do. It takes a lot of guts coming from me to get up here and shoot this video, but I do it just because I love it. I love production, I love marketing, and I love this. I take pride. Some of the plans for the shop and for the studio, I want to get consistent, and consistent bookings, people hitting you up left and right, which is good. You want to also have your own time, but really having that as like my full-time job, because I still work a part-time job, which is different. And a lot of other barbers, they struggle with having that as that main source of income. So that's kind of like my backup, but as of right now, that's what I want to do, and we're gonna do it. One last thing that I have to say is just do it. Like, if that's truly what you want to do, and don't just do it just because other people are doing it. I promise you won't be satisfied. You won't have anything to show for it if you're doing it for that. But if that's truly what you want to do, go ahead and do it. Who's gonna stop you? And the people who don't support you weren't meant for you anyways. And you'll get to the point in life where you realize that not everybody wants the best for you. Always remember that. Not everybody wants the best for you. And don't take advice from people you wouldn't take advice from. One final take you get from this video is just be somebody. Be somebody. You're not gonna be like the rest, and that's okay. Boom! Ooh! Come on, baby, let's go.
Good job.